Hey, I'm D Revolution. I am a award-winning spoken word artist. I've recorded 3 spoken word CDs. Like and subscribe to my page and press the notification button. That way you can get a head start on other people that may be looking at the videos. Make sure you press the notification button. I'm be giving a lot of wise suggestions about what you need to do to become the #1 poet. So the one thing that I did on my way to the top, what I noticed, I would start running into people in the grocery stores or in a restaurant and say, "Oh, you D Revolution, you that poet, I like your stuff." And this started happening everywhere I went. So what I started doing, I went and bought me a miniature notebook, and I kept the miniature notebook in my back pocket and the pen. So when I would start running into people, the notebook was about the size of this phone. When I started running into people, what I would do was, I'm about to turn this phone off because it likes to ring every time that I speak. So what I would start doing is, when I ran into somebody that who knew who I was and liked my poetry, what I did was, "Hey, what's your name? Can I get your email address so I can invite you to my next show?" And so I collected, when I would run into people, I would collect that information, and then I would email these people and let them know when I was doing the show. I stayed in contact with them. I used some people I would actually connect on a deeper level and say, "Hey, you mind, inviting your friends out to my show," or whatever. So what I learned was using third parties to help me market myself. The people that was already fans of mine and the people that knew who I was, I would take a lot of third parties that I would run into, get their information, and I would deal with them. I would communicate with them personally, and they like that. You know what I'm saying? And just the way it is, they like that. I reached out to those people, and if one of those third parties did something that I needed, let's just say somebody was somebody who did sound or knew how to put together a PA system or whatever. When I needed a PA system or something, I would contact that person. I would bring them in and make them a part of what I was doing. And when I tell you, when you do things like that, it spreads your name quicker than you can ever spread it, going through third parties. But first thing that you can do, I know emails is not as big as it was back then, but if you run into somebody who knows who you are, take their name and number down and let them know, "Hey, I'm just going to text you when I'm doing the show." Or I'm going to text, just build a relationship with those people. And that is, you will slowly start to see where your shows and everything you do is going to manifest, because you've reached out to these third parties, and those third parties are going to bring their friends or their family or their girlfriend or their boyfriend or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then they're going to also, from there, they're going to also know your name. It's a never-ending cycle. So that's what I would do. I would get a notebook, a miniature notebook, and keep it in my back pocket all the time, and write down people's information after they approached me and they knew who I was. Remember, I told you being the top poet is based on more than just being talented. You really have to work on the strategy of marketing and getting your name out there, period. That's what you need to do. And I learned that it took more than talent. After years and years of doing this, that my strategies of marketing and promoting myself really was landing me at the top, and it worked, and it still works. It's still going on. All those third parties that I met over the years, it still works. It still keep my name relevant. You know what I'm saying? Because people are speaking about me that I don't even know, or I don't even remember. I see people now that knew me from back then, and I don't even remember. So anyway, that is my advice. On your way to the top, you have to play chess with it again. You have to work on the marketing, and that is just an idea how I started building my fame, back in the days, just writing down people's email addresses and staying in contact with them. I'm D Revolution. Like and subscribe to my page and click the notification button. And I also do one-on-one mentorship. You can reach me at Black Books for Us at gmail.com for one-on-one mentorship. I mentor authors. I mentor poets. I give strategies. I do all of that. And it's countless information and wisdom.